Not broken, not fixed. Your Wi-Fi problem is still there. And the reason might surprise you. Because restarting your router usually doesn't do what you think it does. Most people believe this simple idea. If the internet is slow, restart the router. They turn it off. Count to 5. Turn it back on. And when the Wi-Fi feels normal for a moment, they assume the problem is gone. But in reality, nothing important changed. The issue didn't disappear. It just went quiet. Here's what's really happening. Your router is a small computer. It runs software. It manages memory. It stores temporary data every second it's on. That temporary data is called volatile memory. It holds things like active connections, routing tables, device sessions, cached errors, and over time, that memory gets messy. Tiny glitches pile up. Connections don't close properly. Devices stay half-connected. Packets start colliding. This is what makes Wi-Fi feel slow, unstable, or random. Now here's the part most people don't know. Turning your router off for 5 seconds does not clear that memory. Why? Because electronic components don't shut down instantly. Capacitors inside the router hold power even after you unplug it. That leftover power keeps parts of the memory alive. So when you plug it back in too quickly, the router boots up with the same corrupted state it had before. Same bugs, same errors, same Wi-Fi problem, just with a fresh start screen. That's why so many Wi-Fi fixes fail. People aren't restarting their router. They're just waking it up. A real restart needs time. Time for power to fully drain. Time for memory to reset completely. Time for the system to start clean. This is why the 30-second rule matters. Not 5 seconds. Not 10. 30. When you unplug your router and wait at least 30 seconds, the stored charge dissipates. The volatile memory clears. Temporary errors disappear. When the router turns back on now, it rebuilds everything from scratch. Fresh device connections. Clean routing paths. No stuck processes. Same router. Same internet plan. Different performance. This is also why internet providers often ask you to restart your router first, not because it magically fixes everything, but because it clears temporary software problems without changing any settings. However, there's another layer to this myth. Restarting doesn't fix structural problems. If your router is overheating, placed in a bad location, overloaded with devices, or using the wrong Wi-Fi channel, restarting only resets the symptoms. It doesn't fix the cause. That's why Wi-Fi problems feel random. One day it works. The next day it doesn't. Then it works again after a restart. What's actually happening is your router slowly accumulating errors again. And each quick restart just delays the problem. This creates a false belief. My internet is unstable. When the truth is simpler, your router never fully resets. Here's how to restart it correctly. Every time. Step 1. Unplug the router from power. Step 2. Wait at least 30 seconds. Not counting in your head. Actually wait. Step 3. Plug it back in and give it 2 to 3 minutes to stabilize. That's it. No factory reset. No new hardware. No extra cost. Just a proper restart. If your internet suddenly feels smoother after this, you didn't imagine it. You finally cleared the memory. And now that you know this, you won't fall for the restart myth again. Because Wi-Fi problems aren't always about speed, or money, or upgrades. Sometimes they're just about doing the simple things correctly. Same router, same internet, smarter reset. If you want more videos exposing the hidden myths behind everyday tech, follow, subscribe, and stay informed. Because what you don't know is usually what's slowing you down.